What is going on, guys? It is Brandon, the Fit Crypto, helping you make those crypto gains. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today, I'm going to be hitting you guys with 5 signs that you might just get crushed by the crypto markets. Now, this is kind of an opposite viewpoint video to some of the points that I made in my previous video, 5 skills that you need to survive and thrive in the crypto markets. If you haven't checked that out, I'll put a card up on the screen for you guys to go check it out. So let me preface this by saying, just because you exhibit some of these signs or traits, does not mean I'm calling you a failure. Does not mean that you cannot make any money in the crypto markets. The point that I'm trying to get across is that the inherent nature of the crypto markets, they're not really tailored for or suited for people with these traits. The scales aren't necessarily tipped in your favor, and it's more of an uphill battle to keep your cool, okay? But like I said, it's not saying that you can't make any money or that you can't succeed. It's just it's going to be a little bit more difficult if you exhibit some of these signs, okay? So with that being said, these are in no particular order, so keep that in mind, as well as I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is my own opinion. Do whatever you want to do, and I am not guaranteeing any sort of financial outcome if you listen to the opinions in this video. Now that that's out of the way, let's dive into it. Okay, guys, so the first sign that you might just get crushed by the crypto markets is that you are a risk-averse person. For those of you that don't know what risk-averse means, it means that you do not like risk. We might as well just call it you're risk-allergic, okay? You don't like to partake in any risky investments, behavior. You like to take the slow, safe route, okay? I'm sure we all know people that like to do that. Those people would be risk-averse, okay? And the reason why the crypto markets are not suited for someone who is risk-averse is that you have your investments, coins can go up 40% in one day, and then the next day they're down 40%, and then the next day they're down another 40%, okay? So it's an extremely volatile market, and if you do not like risk, and you do not think that you could handle losing, half of your portfolio value overnight, okay, then you just might get crushed by the crypto markets. Okay, guys, so the second sign is that you cannot handle your emotions. And we all know how powerful emotions can be, but we also know how important it is to not invest or trade based on your emotions. You want to make logical, rational decisions. And if you cannot control your emotions, then you might have a difficult time in the crypto markets, because there are many, many instances, on a daily basis that will invoke strong emotions in you. One example is the fear of missing out, the FOMO as people call it. When you see a coin that's up 50, 75, 100, or even more percent over a 24-hour span, the emotion that you want to get into the coin, because it could potentially be the next 10,000% coin, is very strong. And lots of people will try to jump in and invest in that coin when they see it at that great of a percentage increase. And that is the time where you do not want to invest. You do not want to chase the market in those instances, okay? As well as, let's say a coin is down 50%, the emotion that you could lose all of your money is very strong, and it might cause you to panic sell, in which that's usually never ever a good idea. So you need to be able to control your emotions in these crypto markets, because every single day there's something that's going to go on that will invoke strong emotion in you, whether it's a coin doubling or losing half your portfolio value overnight, okay? So if you cannot control your emotions and not, if you can't make decisions that are rational in instances like this, then you might just get crushed by the crypto markets. Okay, guys, so the third sign is that you have no idea what the blockchain technology is, and you have no idea how these projects are utilizing the blockchain technology, okay? It is usually never a good idea to invest in anything that you have no knowledge of. And that's, it's kind of just common sense, but don't take my word for it. If you've ever seen the show Shark Tank, you've seen these millionaire and billionaire entrepreneurs and investors they will not make deals if products or services are in industries that they know nothing about or that they have no interest in, okay? I've seen it countless times. No deal, they're out. I don't understand I'm not really into this industry. I know nothing about this industry, so I'm out, okay? So like I said, don't take my word for it. Take the word of these millionaire investors, okay? That's the mindset that they have, is they don't invest unless they understand the technology. And also another point is, if you're not in it for the technology and you're just in it because it's the cool thing to do, or strictly for the, the money aspect of it, what are you going to do when your portfolio is down 50%? Because there's a very likely chance that will happen. If you're just in it for the money and you're not making money, you know, there's a strong chance that you might just quit, okay? And so if you understand the technology and you understand what it's about and how it's the future, then you will be more likely, you know, to stick with it because you understand it, okay? So, okay guys, so the fourth sign is that you can't think for yourself, or you are incapable of making your own decisions independent of external influences. Now, what I'm saying, I don't mean that you should just go into this thinking you know everything and not listen to anybody. What I'm more trying to say is that I say this in every video, there's a lot of noise going on. There's a lot of people making predictions, saying what they think is going to happen. And to be quite frank with you, a lot of these people, they do not know what they're talking about, okay? They've just gotten into it, they're new, and they're acting like they're experts in everything, okay? And you need to understand that you need to learn how to discern fact from opinion and information from misinformation, okay? And there's just so much noise going on that if you just take everything that you hear at face value without doing your own due diligence and your own analysis and reasoning, then, there's a good chance that you might fall into scams, or pump and dump schemes, or just straight up lose money because you're just listening to, all the noise that people are saying, okay? And now, there's lots of people in this field that think they know everything about it. And it's just, like I said, people are just blowing smoke everywhere. Me, like I said, I have experience in finance. That's my background. So I give you guys my knowledge from a financial, economics, and investing perspective, okay? I don't talk about blockchain technology because I'm not an expert in that. I'm not a tech guy, so I don't talk about any of that tech stuff, okay? I share with you guys my knowledge from what I have experience in, okay? I'm not trying to steer anybody wrong. That is the approach that I take. However, I've seen so many people, they're just, people just make wild claims without backing it up, okay? And like I said, people, they have a right to say whatever they want. I don't care what people say. It's just, it is up to you to know how to discern, like I said, fact from opinion, okay? And so my recommendation is utilize social media, utilize these other people as, research tools, but make sure to do your own informed decisions. And if people are just making claims without any fact behind it, you just should not listen to people that are making wild claims, okay? And that's just the straight up truth, okay? If people are making absolutely wild price predictions and, saying things without any fact or evidence behind it, just straight up don't listen to those people, okay? That's just my honest to God opinion. Like I said, the barriers to entry into crypto have been lowered, okay, so that almost anyone can get into crypto now. So you got people that, if you have a debit card, you can buy some crypto. That was never the case with the stock market. Stock markets, you had to have like a minimum account balance, as well as you had to pay $5 to $10 commission fees, okay? So the barriers to entry in the stock market were a lot higher, so we didn't have a lot of experts in it, okay? You didn't have 16-year-old kids buying stocks because the barriers to entry were so high. But now, if you have a debit card, you can purchase crypto, and the barriers to entry are almost non-existent. So now you have a lot of people that have no knowledge of investing, no knowledge of financial markets, trying to give their opinions and all that stuff. So just be wary. Don't listen to everything you hear at face value. Make sure you do your own research and your own opinion, okay? Okay guys, so the fifth and final sign is that you still think that corporations, banks, the government, the media, you still think that these entities and these current power structures are your friend, okay? And what you guys need to realize is that these entities, they are not looking out for you, okay? They are looking out for themselves at your expense, okay? And I used to work in corporate law. The firm we worked on corporate fraud cases. So I saw how these entities worked behind the scenes, and I can tell you, they're corrupt, they're evil, and they do not care about you, okay? That is the fact, that is the blunt truth, okay? I've seen it from behind the scenes, which in a way that most people have not seen, okay? So take my word for it that these entities do not care about you, okay? And if you're still thinking that what you hear from the banks or the media is really for your best interest, then you might not do well in crypto, because these entities are against crypto because of what crypto stands for. Crypto restores power back to people like you and I. It takes the power away from these entities, gives it back to the average person, okay? and they do not want that to happen. They do not want to lose their power. So they're going to do everything that they possibly can to stop this revolution from happening. So they're going to put out stories in the news. They're going to say things to you. They're going to ban you from purchasing crypto with their credit cards. Okay, we're seeing these signs already. Okay, and so you just need to know that these entities are looking out for themselves. They're not looking out for you. So the things that they're going to try to tell you, the things that they're going to try to make you do, they might spin it in a way that they're trying to protect you or help you, but I can assure you that they're not. Okay, they're just trying to stop this revolution from happening. They're trying to stop the power restoration that is going to be going on. Okay, back to people like you and I. Okay, so number 5, know that the current power structures and entities, they're not here to serve you. Okay, they're serving themselves. And if you still think that they are your friends, well, you might just get crushed in the crypto markets. Okay guys, that's going to do it for me. There were your 5 signs that you might just get crushed in the crypto markets. Now, like I said before, don't get too riled up, okay? Don't call me an idiot because you exhibit some of these signs and you've made a little bit of money, okay? I'm just trying to make a general point that the crypto markets in their current state here in early 2018, they're not necessarily tailored for people that exhibit these signs. Like I said, it's not to say you can't succeed or make money. It's just, it's more of an uphill battle for you. But that's okay. That doesn't matter, because if you subscribe and stick around, I will be putting out tons more videos teaching you guys how you can shed yourselves and rid yourselves of these traits, and how you can hone and perfect your skills in these areas, okay? So make sure you're subscribed, stick around, because I'll be putting out a ton more content to help teach you guys how to be successful in these markets, okay? And with that being said, that's going to do it for me in this video. As always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your guys' support. I will see you in the next video. Peace, and keep making those crypto gains.